Hey everyone, so just to get straight to the point, I'm making this video just to show that I don't use mouse and keyboard. In the description, there's going to be a link to a video that I'm going to have unlisted, and it's mainly going to be unlisted because it's very low quality. Like, nobody would really want to see that, but like, for anyone who needs to, for anyone like who really needs to know that I'm not using mouse and keyboard or even like any like special Xbox controller, they can go ahead and watch that, see what they need to see, and that'll basically be that. That's about it. It's gonna be the same match that's playing here, so like you'll be able to see both the TV and my controller for most of the video in that video in the description. But then I also have this match here, like, you know, recorded in like actual good quality, so you can compare or whatever. Just, you know, that's basically my proof. Just that this doesn't like develop into like some kind of like rumor or whatever. I'm just gonna, you know, put this to rest very quickly. So just like, you know, how I showed that I wasn't another There's alt, like if it took longer to show this stuff, I probably wouldn't do it, but it's just so quick to, you know, just prove people wrong on this that I might as well. So yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like you probably noticed that, and well, no, you wouldn't notice. They're not in the video. No, not in this new video, but it was actually the same guys from my previous video who were saying that. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but yes, I do hear what you two are saying in voice chat. I just really don't care to reply or anything. So yeah, same people as that video, and yeah, I don't really have like a whole lot else to say here. Like, you know, I can just quickly prove people wrong on these sorts of accusations and stuff. Like, it's actually really funny, actually, because they were saying that, you know, I rely too much on slams. And, you know, like, obviously the main problem people have with slams is like the whole like lack of accuracy thing, where like you can't move, so like, you know, there's less effort in tracking. And then what do you call it? And then just like the whole AoE of the slams in general, where you know, slams are relatively easy to aim. So presumably, you know, they think I'm relying on slams too much because, you know, I supposedly have bad aim. But then like, there was one point in the match where I was using Despair, because, you know, I like Despair on, you know, both platforms. I'm not just using it because like it's one of the few things available to me. It's something that I would normally use anyway. So I was using Despair, and you know, one of them commented on like, you know, saying that it was like one of the worst weapons, which I can sort of see why. Like, it only, like if you use the mod, it only has like 4. Well, if you use the mod at max range, it only has like 4 shots, and yeah, it can be hard to actually get a kill with that, seeing as you normally lead like 3 and you have to like lead those shots and stuff. But, you know, I use my mod, I think, like half ranked, so I get 7 shots total, and like it can still be hard to hit, but like it's a bit more manageable. But anyway, you know, they were saying that like it was, well, one of them was saying that it was like the worst weapon, and I ended up killing him with it like a second later. And then he was like, you know, he has to be using like a keyboard and mouse or something like that. So, you know, it was just really funny to just see like that pretty much complete 180, unless like they hid my slams for like some other reason that I can't really imagine much of another reason to really like talk down to someone like that for using slams a lot. Well, it's more so like the idea that I was like relying on slams, because I remember like one of them was specifically saying that, you know, that I needed the slams to get the kills. So yeah, just like the whole idea that I could go from being seen as someone with such bad accuracy that I need to rely on something that really cancels it out to a degree, to basically be seen as having so much accuracy that, you know, I must be cheating or something. So, you know, it's just something I find hilarious. Another thing I find funny is just like how word about me gets around. And like, I don't like, well, I guess there's no way to really say this without like it seeming like bragging, so I'm not even gonna try to explain that. But it's funny how like maybe the negative aspects I'm looking at, because it's like the first time I encountered them, they were like talking about my YouTube channel, how I'd most likely upload the video saying that they were teaming and stuff. And you know, it's just funny to imagine like how the word like about me got around, or like if they've actually been watching my videos. So like think about it, like either they're like watching like a bunch of my videos to have like this perception, which is quite a lot of time investment, or like everybody's like telling everybody about me. So like I have to wonder like how many people this word got through to just be getting to so many people that I haven't heard of on both platforms. And to imagine like what would happen if I were to like start playing on PC or whatever, like how many people would know me there and stuff. You know, it's just a really funny thought. And yet it's all just entertaining. Like, you know, there are times when it's like really frustrating, but like for the most part, like I just see it as entertainment. You know, like my channel isn't like big or anything, so it's not like these people are like helping me out too much, although, you know, maybe that will change if I really like try harder with it. So, you know, it could turn from something, you know, objectively neutral to something objectively beneficial. But like, you know, just, you know, from like playing and stuff, it's often just funny to see just how these people try to behave. You know, so it's like, you know, I'm generally not losing anything from it. Like, I've gotten to the point of, you know, at least on PS4, being able to handle a lot of situations with team ups. I think I've, you know, uploaded plenty of videos of that. Not just team ups from people that are like trying to do it to gain unfair advantage, but also just like team ups in the sense that, like, you know, I was set up in like team annihilation, and, you know, just like 3 players in the match total. Nothing to really do about that. But yeah, you know, it's pretty much just ended up improving me. You know, it's been improvement, entertainment. Very rarely it's really something bad. And so I'm just, I guess, looking forward to what people do next. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. Oh, I haven't mentioned how bad this Xbox editor is. Like, I've been, like, on PS4, what I often do is I'll often, like, record my commentary in parts, so it's, like, in, like, 2 or 3 minute segments. But here I'm just talking for, like, 10 minutes straight, and, like, I'm like, so exhausted already. Like, you might be able to hear, like, my somewhat heavy breathing that I'm trying to, like, not putting the mic, like I'm not trying not to like breathe in the mic. Yeah, I said much more than I needed to. This is the oldest clip I have on my Xbox, by the way. I can't exactly remember why I said it. Maybe it was because it was impressive for like my Xbox gameplay in particular. But yeah, I said everything I needed. Well, more than what I needed. So yeah, see ya.